you get yourself espresso. You're putting boiling water under pressure. Oh, see, I got to close the lid. It started to spit right now. What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to bring to you the cheap and easy way to make cappuccinos at home. When I say cheap and easy, I'm talking maybe 20 bucks start to finish. Not counting the coffee, of course. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our espresso with a mocha pot. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with what a mocha pot is, this is a stovetop espresso maker. And so what you have here is it comes in 3 pieces. This is where the water goes. In this basket is where the coffee goes. And inside the top is where the espresso will go after it's boiled. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put water inside of our mocha pot. Now there's a little valve right here. This is a pressure relief valve that if anything should happen and the steam pressure inside of here should get too much, it'll shoot out of here instead of exploding. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill it up to just below this pressure valve. So just have some cold water here. Okay, I filled that up. Next, we have the filter basket. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill up the basket all the way to the top rim right here with coffee. So let's fill that up. All right. So now that we have the coffee inside, we're going to put the filter basket back in, and we're going to screw the top portion on. So there's little tiny holes here, and this acts as a filter. What happens is the water boils under here, and if I can get this thing back out to show you guys quickly. So that when the water boils in here, it shoots up this tube through the filter, and it pushes the hot water through the grinds, through this filter right here, up this spout and inside the top compartment. So we're going to screw this on. I'm going to turn on our heat, and it's going to take about 5 minutes to make this mocha pot. Now this I believe this is an 8-cup mocha pot. 8 cup is basically an 8-shot mocha pot, something like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to froth the milk. So let's wait for this to boil, and then we'll get to the milk. Now normally you keep this lid down, but I'm going to open it just to show you guys how the espresso is actually made. You want to keep this lid down because if it will spit in the end, and you don't want to make a mess in your kitchen or burn yourself. It's not good. As you can see, as the water boils and goes through the coffee grinds like I was explaining, you get yourself espresso. You're putting boiling water under pressure. Oh, see, I got to close the lid. It started to spit right now. If you can hear that, it actually sounds like a little rocket taking off. You hear the... That means it's ready. You must shut the heat off. You do not want it to keep going after that. All the water is boiled in the bottom. Now, second phase. We're going to move this out of the way just a little bit. This is going to be our cappuccino cup. What I have here is a 1/2 cup of milk that I heated up in the microwave for about 2.5 minutes. It's very, very, very close to boiling. And I'm going to use a whisk to froth the milk. Now, frothing the milk doesn't take very long when it's heated. Oh, and just to tell you, be careful heating it up in the microwave, because if you put too much milk in the cup, I only filled it halfway up. It will boil over if you put too much milk. So to do half of this mug, it took about 2.5 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes 45. So about 15-20 seconds worth of whisking, just like this. It's almost like we're building a fire in the outdoors right now. But we're not. We're making a great cup of coffee. So this is going to create the frothed milk because we don't have a steam wand or hundreds of dollars for a machine with one. So now that we're finished with that, what we're going to do is we're going to pour our espresso into the cup. Now you have to be careful with the spout because it is a small spout, and if you try to pour this mocha pot too fast, it's going to make a mess all over the place. So what I like to do is I like to pour approximately half a cup. And now that we have our frothed milk, and we use our little spoon to get the last of the froth out. And if you want to make a little design, you can. And there you have it, folks. This is the cheap $20 budget way to make a beautiful cappuccino at home. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm going to enjoy this cup right now. Stay tuned, I got more videos coming. Thank you, and have a good one.